Thank you for this great session, and this is actually the time for the last word from the conference convener Ewelina Szpak. Some conclusions and some optimism for the future.
Yes.
And Konrad Bielet.
Does it work? Does it work? Yeah? Am I outbuilt? Okay. So here we are. And so our 13th conference of the Genealogies of Memory series is coming to an end. We are all tired, but without doubt, it has been an extremely intensive 3 days of intellectual work, but at the same time, 3 days associated by extremely inspiring, open-minded, thought-provoking questions full of insightful reflections and comments. Thank you very much for them. I was wondering how to summarize our discussions and meetings in a few sentences, and it is not an easy task, I must say, because as one participant of one of yesterday's sessions said, all the questions and comments, presentations are still working in our heads, and the reflection and some substantive summary will surely come a little earlier. But to sum up a little bit. Remembering large-scale phenomena from epidemics, famines, to man-made and natural disasters is extremely difficult and complicated. This is true at the individual level, often linked to trauma, mourning, or as in the case of the experience of famine, suppression or intentional oblivion and the need to forget in order to return to normal life. Difficulties in remembering also apply to the collective level, both state official narratives and those related to international relations, as memory of large-scale phenomena are multi-directional, often generating competing stories or narratives. An important value of our debates, as the presentations and discussion have shown, is that the memory of all these phenomena is not exclusively negative and pessimistic. It has some bright sides as well. These often dramatic phenomena, including the still remembered COVID-19 pandemic, despite the casualties and losses, have constructively and often positively changed the lives of entire populations through human creativity and adaptability, as evidenced, for example, by the fact that our conference is taking place in a hybrid mode rather than exclusively stationary. Epidemics and disasters change our lives, change the space of our cities, regions, and finally, they also has forced us to see people and ourselves not only as creators of culture, but also as part of nature, as active and causal part of so-called nature. The latter, the nature, contrary to 19th century aspirations and dreams, cannot be fully subjugated. The natural environment and the elements, as well as the microbes that are part of it, constantly remind us of themselves and will continue to do so, forcing us either to learn from past experiences and to remember, or to constantly repeat them. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to once again thank you very, very much for your presence, for discussions, your involvement and engagement. In particular, I would like to thank project coordinators, Małgorzata Pakier and Joanna Wawrzyniak, our academic supervisors, for their trust and confidence in organizing a conference around such defined problems. And above all, to the project coordinator, Konrad Bielecki, for the enormous organizational effort involved in the realization of the conference. I would like to thank the entire project team, Karolina Kruźla, Gabor Danei, Monika Haber, for their input and readiness to react quickly in problematic or emergency situations. And I would like to also thank the all NRS team for their support and presence, namely Anna Michalska, Bartosz Dziewanowski-Stefańczyk, Aleksandra Kalinowska, Iwona Szalewa, Natalia Pomian, Magdalena Ważny, Urszula Bijoś, Helena Linka, Dagmara Heustowska, Agnieszka Osiek, as well as Agnieszka Nowakowska, a coordinator of the project on the side of Sociology Faculty of Warsaw University. As we mentioned, in the call for papers, we are planning a collective volume of chosen and developed and in-depth papers presented during the conference. After hearing so many excellent papers and presentation, choosing only several will definitely be a very hard task. Once we conceptualize the book project, we will contact you in this matter. Now, I would like to thank you once again and wish you a peaceful and safe journey home. And for those who are going to stay longer in Warsaw or in Poland, have a good stay. Thank you.